DialoGPT Framework. Overview. Description. DialoGPT is a conversational model developed by Microsoft based on GPT-2. It is fine-tuned specifically for dialogue generation, leveraging large-scale conversational datasets to generate coherent and contextually appropriate responses in a chatbot framework. Key components. GPT-2 Foundation. Description. DialoGPT builds on the GPT-2 architecture, a transformer-based model known for its ability to generate coherent and contextually relevant text. Conversational fine-tuning. Description. DialoGPT is fine-tuned on extensive conversational datasets to optimize its performance in generating dialogue responses. Working. Input representation. Description. User inputs are tokenized and converted into input representations that the model can process. These inputs can include both the current query and previous conversational history. Context handling. Description. DialoGPT maintains context across multiple turns in a conversation by appending previous interactions to the current input, allowing the model to generate contextually relevant responses. Response generation. Description. The model generates responses by predicting the next token in the sequence, one token at a time, until a complete and coherent reply is formed. Steps. Step 1. Description. Define chatbot objectives. Identify the purpose and scope of the chatbot, including target audience, types of queries, and desired conversational flow. Step 2. Description. Data collection and preparation. Collect conversational data relevant to the chatbot's domain. Prepare and pre-process the data, ensuring it covers various user intents and responses. Step 3. Description. Tokenization. Tokenize the conversational data using a suitable tokenizer, converting text into subword units that DialoGPT can process. Step 4. Description. Fine-tuning. Fine-tune DialoGPT on the prepared conversational dataset. This involves training the model to generate appropriate responses to user inputs based on collected data. Step 5. Description. Input representation. For each user query, prepare the input text by adding the current query and relevant conversation history to guide the model in generating appropriate responses. Step 6. Description. Encoding. The model processes the input query and conversation history, producing a contextualized representation that captures the meaning and intent behind the user's message. Step 7. Description. Decoding. The model generates a response by predicting tokens sequentially, using the contextualized representation to form a coherent and contextually relevant reply. Step 8. Description. Handle multi-turn conversations. Maintain context across multiple turns by appending previous interactions to the input text, enabling DialoGPT to generate responses that consider prior conversation history. Step 9. Description. Implement error handling. Add mechanisms to handle unexpected inputs or out-of-scope queries, such as providing default responses or redirecting users to human agents if necessary. Step 10. Description. Testing. Test the chatbot extensively using diverse and edge case scenarios to ensure it handles various user queries accurately and maintains coherent conversations. Step 11. Description. Deployment. Deploy the chatbot to the desired platform, e.g., website, messaging app, and ensure it can handle real-time interactions with users efficiently. Step 12. Description. Monitoring and iteration. Monitor the chatbot's performance. Collect user feedback. and iteratively improve its responses and conversational flow based on real-world interactions. Considerations: scalability, description. Ensure the chatbot can scale to handle increasing numbers of user interactions without performance degradation. Personalization, description. Implement mechanisms to personalize responses based on user preferences and history, enhancing user engagement and satisfaction. Privacy and security, description. Protect user data and ensure the chatbot complies with privacy regulations, especially when handling sensitive information. Integration, APIs, description. Integrate with external APIs to fetch data or perform actions based on user requests, e.g., booking services, retrieving information. Continuous learning, description. Continuously update and fine-tune the chatbot using new data to adapt to evolving user queries and improve response accuracy.